Hello and welcome to Fallout 76 after the latest mid-season patch. Just a couple of things we're going to go through, well I say a couple, more than a couple. A few things we're going to go through that I've noticed is wrong and changed. So the first thing, if you had the blooded ticket to revenge, you no longer have the blooded ticket to revenge. You now have the furious ticket to revenge. They have turned all of the ticket to revenges back to what it was when it first came out rather than what it was on the public test server. Secondly, if you have a two-shot launcher such as the nuka launcher or the Fat Man or any of those others, you will now notice it has been nerfed. Two-shot was always the best thing to have on a launcher. No more, that has been nerfed. You no longer get double the explosion, you get half the explosion per projectile or some rubbish like that. So yeah, blooded is better now, but on the other hand, they have made it so the explosive effect on the 2-star explosive now does extra damage, which it didn't do before. Third, when you are in a public event, you will now notice people do not have their names over the top of their heads, so you literally have no idea who you are playing with. Boo on that one. Next one. So let's go down, let's look at this doorway, for instance. As I get further and further away from this doorway, there you go. So, as I get further and further from this doorway, it is totally and utterly blurred. If I turn sideways, it goes sharp. If I turn sideways that way, blurred. That way, sharp. If I go outside, look directly at something, sharp. The further I look down, so look at that in the distance between the over there. Look down, keep your eyes on the top of the screen. There you go. Look, it almost vanishes and blurs almost out of existence. So you literally have to play the game looking above where you want to go. If you look forward, you are constantly walking into blur. If I go to the left, it's fine. If I go to the right, it's fine. Look down, totally blurred. But then, if I go back into this room over here, I mean, look. Stop. It's just sickening. It's blurred, then you start moving and it goes sharp. Then it's look, blurred. Yeah, look. Stop moving. Instant blur. Look at the hedges directly ahead of us. So the hedge front to the left, sharp. The hedge directly in front of us, blurred. Sharp. Move. Goes blurred. Horrible effect. Look at that. You might not be able to see it on this video because the definition doesn't copy across very high onto YouTube. Oh, look at that room. Everything is blurred in the room. It's sickening. All in front of me is totally blurred. Whereas in to the right and the left, it's as sharp as you can want. But directly in front, blurred. It's like when you put a camera in portrait mode. Everything in front of you is sharp, everything else is blurred. So here we are in the Winding Path place over here. Palace of the Winding Path. So don't go up, just go into this door here. Turn. I mean, look down that corridor. It is... Go to the left, fine. Go to the other side, fine. Forwards, it's... I mean, look at all this as well. It's like the textures aren't meeting. And this corridor is the best. Everything is in full colour. All is good. And this blurry corridor, no colour, it's monochrome. Couldn't be like that. And that stops at this doorway. I do not remember it being like that. It's like you've gone into the world of black and white. And it's not just the scenery. Pop out and look at your colour. Your character's gone black and white. Or blue and white, I don't know. There's definitely... it's just, I'm going to take a photo of that, that's awesome. Yeah, and do you know this depth of field thing? Turn the depth of field off, you can see nice and clear. Put it back on. That's like what it is. So let me just try something. Let me just take a photo of this character in monochrome. It looks awesome. His pink glasses are showing fine. Right, so let's have a look at... So totally and utterly blurry down that corridor now. Oh God, that's sickening. You can hardly see any distance. Let's go into settings and turn off field of distance. See if that changes anything. So to display, depth of field, totally turn it off. Yes, I've got it set to medium. It's an old computer. And no, that isn't what is causing this. I've got a fairly pokey PC downstairs as well, on a 4K television, and it's just as bad. Right, and so I've got depth of field off. No, it's still as... that's sickening. So no, it's still blurry. So I'm just going to turn depth of field back on. I've literally no idea what depth of field. I'm just going to leave it off for now. Right, so there we go. We're in monochrome. And look at all this noise, as they call it, around the edges. Right, let's get out of the monochrome corridor. And then we're going to go down here. Let's kill some. Kill some of those. And then here is another problem. Notice at the edges. Look at the edges when I move. Boom. Try and get it so it does it. That's better down here. So lots of weird noise. Just kill these guys off. Give me a second. Put my headphones back on that have just fallen off. Cable's not long enough. Right, let me just kill that chappy up here, and then we'll look at the next problem. So lots of noise going on around the edge of the graphics here. This is the only place I've found so far. Look at the noise around. Look at that. So not sure what's going on with the graphics here. And then if we look at this room over here, so I don't remember it being like this, but that's a bit weird. And then the colour's gone again in this room here. So as you walk forward, yeah, that's not normal. So these are just a few of the bugs I've found so far playing the game. Obviously the name tag, oh there's another one, look, watch the windows. So you come up and you got the coloured windows. Coloured windows. Not coloured windows. So I don't know if it's just the palace of the winding path. I don't know what's going on. But something weird has happened since the latest update. So, as I say, Ticket to Revenge is now back to furious. 2 shots being ruined on launchers. You can't see people's names over the tops of their heads. What else? Weird graphical effects and missing colour and missing detail in the graphics. Draw distance for some odd reason has made it look like you've gotten yourself stuck in vats, then you've come out of vats and suddenly the draw distance has vanished. So the draw distance there isn't too bad. That's weird, it's good again now. And then all of a sudden it will just revert and won't be good again. Makes me feel like I need glasses or something. Yeah, it makes my character look like it's losing its eyesight. Suddenly it's blurry, suddenly it's not, suddenly it's blurry, suddenly it's not. Not good. Also, what's the other one as well I noticed? Let's go to aid. It's sort by weight. So that one weighs 0.00 and that one weighs 0.25. And that one weighs. So as you see, it hasn't sorted by weight at all. Stat weight. So 8 addictal. So that should be 2. That's less than 1. Yeah, as you see, it's not sorting by weight at all. So those are just a few of the things I've noticed. There you go, it's all blurry in the distance again, like I've got bad eyesight and I need to... look at the lamps. So those lamps fine. Those lamps, so go, you move and everything goes horribly blurry. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So those are a few of the things I've noticed so far. So, yeah, look at that. You walk through here, it's blurry. Then all of a sudden it's not blurry. You get to a certain point and it all just clears up. It's like draw distance is terrible. If I go back into settings again, and once again it's nothing to do with my settings. It does it exactly the same on my console downstairs. So let's put depth of field back to full blast. Let's see if that makes any difference. Oh gosh, look, you move, instant blurry in the distance. Once again, it might not show up very well on YouTube, but believe me, try it out on your own. You may not notice, but sorry, you will now notice it every time. Okay, I have been Nomadic Moth. These are just a few of the things that I have noticed while playing the game straight after the patch update yesterday. Thank you for watching. Hopefully they'll fix these bugs with another patch to fix the bugs which they broke while fixing the other bugs. Well, that's Bethesda. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, stick a like. If you want more of these, just subscribe. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.